crispy, chewy, ooey gooey chocolate chip cookies. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to Mise en Place. The name Mise en Place is a play on words on the French phrase mise en place, which means everything in its place. It is absolutely essential to every chef, young and old, and will make your cooking life a lot easier. If this isn't your first video, then welcome back. So this is actually one of my favorite recipes because 1, I love cookies, and 2, I've tried a lot of cookies in my life, and you might have too. I've had some crispy ones, some chewy ones, and they are all really good. But food, like lots of other things, is all about balance. So I worked really, really, really hard to make a chocolate chip cookie for you guys that was absolutely perfect, both crispy and chewy. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. Let's get started. Alright guys, this is what we're going to be needing for today. Right off the bat, you may notice several things. Number 1, there's a giant can of laundry soda right here. Don't worry, it's not laundry soda, it's just sugar, so I'm not some kind of crazy lady who likes to eat laundry detergent. Number 2, you might notice that there are no measuring cups out. That is simply because I'm going to be using this scale right here for all my ingredients because it's slightly faster, more accurate, and most professional chefs use weight for the methods. If you want to use measuring cups instead, that's also totally fine. I'll give you all the conversions along the way. So the ingredients we're going to be needing are 2 cups or 260 grams all-purpose flour, half a cup or 115 grams of unsalted butter, 1 cup or 220 grams of half brown sugar, half a cup or 100 grams of granulated sugar, 1 egg, 1 egg yolk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Wait, am I forgetting something? Oh yeah! The most important ingredient in the universe of chocolate chip cookie making, the chocolate chips. So for this recipe, we are going to need 1 cup or 175 grams of chocolate chips. So without any further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to set my scale to grams and measure out 2 cups or 260 grams of all-purpose flour. So I'm just going to wait until this right here says 260 and then I'll start. There. I think it's fine. So now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda to the flour mixture, and I'm just going to mix it up. So we're going to pour 150 grams or half a cup of melted butter into our bowl. And then we're going to add half a cup of granulated white sugar and 1 cup or 220 grams of packed medium brown sugar. And then we are going to put this in the mixer. Turn it on. Okay, so it's just been mixing for about 30 seconds, and this is about what it should look like now. Like, it's kinda looks like the sugar is melted, but it's not, so it just looks like very liquidy sugar. So now you're going to want to add 1 egg into the mixture, and also 1 egg yolk, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1 and 2. And then you're just going to turn the speed on again and mix it until it looks a lot more liquid. Okay, so it's just been mixing for about a minute or so, and it should get a ribbon-like consistency. So this is what it will look like when it's done mixing. And then, as the last thing, we are going to mix in the flour, baking soda, and salt mixture that we mixed together earlier into the liquids. So this has been in the mixer for a while now, and it should look like, well, cookie dough. So yeah, it'll be a lot crumblier now, you know, scoopable, so you can put it onto the cookie sheet. So we're going to add in 1 cup or 175 gram of chocolate chips, and we're going to mix this by hand. So yeah, I'm gonna mix this in by hand with a wooden spoon, because for chocolate chips, it's better than the mixer. This dough has gotten really hard now, so it's kind of hard to mix. Okay, so now you're going to put some cookie dough onto a pre-lined baking sheet with parchment paper. Alright, I just finished rolling the last cookies up, and they're almost ready to go in the oven now, but every oven is different. I normally preheat mine to 350 degrees when I'm almost done baking, like maybe 10 or 15 minutes from the end, but it depends how hot your oven is and how fast it preheats. So for the cookies, you can make them whatever size you want, but I find that the bigger ones will go for a lot longer amount of time than the small ones. So for the small ones, it's about 7 to 10 minutes, I think, and for the larger ones, 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, I've just preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and it's ready to go. So put them in, and I'm going to set a timer for about 10 minutes now. So I just took my cookies out of the oven. It had been about 15 minutes since they first went into the oven, and they should be slightly golden brown on the edges. Don't worry if the cookies are too soft, because after they've been in the pan on the rack, will sit up eventually. After they've remained in this tray for about 5 minutes, you should take them off of the baking sheet and put them onto the wire rack. Okay, so this is the end result of the cookie. I think it looks really good. As you can see here, the edges are golden brown, but when you crack it open, it's soft and chewy and yummy and melty on the inside. Yeah, these are really good. You should definitely try them. I hope you get a chance to make and try these cookies because they're delicious. If you enjoyed the video or the cookies, be sure to press the like and subscribe button before you go. Goodbye!